Hey y'all, welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. I want to finally share the tutorial for my 6x6 double-sided box. I did do one for a 4x4 box that I'll link down below if you haven't already seen that, but this is the 6x6 version. The paper that I use to mat this with is the Cartabella Fall Break, and that's what it looks like. And the base of the box is made with that Cricut craft board. This is a ribbon from my stash. That's from Hobby Lobby, and I just did some flower clusters. I have this tag sort of popped up with some sari silk, and I'm going to stamp a sentiment there and give this as a gift. But that's how it looks. There's the other side again, and that's the bottom. So if you want to create one for yourself, just stay tuned for the tutorial. So to create this box, you will need 4 pieces of cardstock. This 12 by 12 piece is for the bottom. You will need a piece that's 10 by 10 for the top or for the lid, and then for the insert you'll need 2 pieces that are 6 by 9. So on the 12 by 12 side, you will need to score on all 3 sides. The box is 3 inches tall, so I'm going to score at 3 inches on all 4 sides. Again, this is that Cricut paper. This is the Cricut craft board sampler pack that I'm using. I'm using this brown like craft paper out of here, and it's thick like 110-pound cardstock. So this will be the base for my box, and then I will just layer some scrapbooking paper over it. On the piece that's 10 by 10 for the top, on one of the 10-inch sides you will score at 2 and at 8. And then you will turn it once, and then you will score at 2, 4.5 is the next score, 5.5, oops, and then the last score will be at 8 inches. There's 2 pieces that'll be inserted inside the lid, the little inserts, just like the smaller box that I created. And if you didn't see the little 4x4 box that I did, that's exactly made the same way, just a smaller version. I'll leave a link to that video down below. So on the 9-inch side, we're going to start scoring at 2.5. Then at 3, and then again at 6. And we will do the same thing on both pieces. Okay, so starting with the piece for the bottom, I'm going to fold on all of my score marks. This is some pretty thick paper. I did score it really hard, so you might see some cracking in this. I am going to cover it with some scrapbook paper. Then I'm going to cut here and put it together. I'll cut. And I usually say angle these tabs. You can miter them, angle them. Just take a little bit off so it's a little easier to put the box together. And then we'll do the other side the same way. Okay, so once you have that done, just want to put the box together like so. I will put glue on these 4 tabs. The glue that I'll be using is the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. Okay, so the next piece that we'll work on is the lid. This 1-inch piece will be in the center, and then you'll have a piece here that's 2.5 and 2.5, and those will be the pieces that flip up. So we want to cut up these tabs and put these pieces together. So you will cut here. Actually, I should have cut on that side because I wanted it to go this way. So this is how not to do it. Since I've already started, I'm going to do it on this side, but I'll show you the correct way on the other side. So just so it looks uniform, I'm going to do this one the same way. And I'm not going to edit this out. So, okay. So on this side, the way you want to do it so that it looks a little neater on the front, you want to cut up here. You'll cut up the center scores. You'll cut up here just like on the smaller box, and then you would have cut up here. So you want to cut up 1, 2, 3, 4 scores on the sides. I can't cut that one because I've already cut it in the front. Okay, and this will be the tab that holds the top down to the bottom of the box on the sides. So now I'm going to, let me finish cutting. Let's cut that in a little bit there and there. And then we will fold on the score marks. Now the ones on the sides. And then the other side. Okay, so I will show you the proper side. So this side. This 1-inch score, that's the center of the box, or the lid, that's what's going to hold it down to the bottom. This will be your front flap, so you want to take these tabs and glue them back. And this is what I was talking about, making it look a little neater, that you would have that fold there in the front. Kind of looks the same though, really. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on these tabs on both ends and put the little flip tops together. Okay, so this is the top, this is the bottom. It would basically go on like this. These two tabs would get glued down, and then this would flip up like that. So now to give it some extra support, that's why I created the two little inserts for the inside. So they have the two score marks at the top and then this one at the bottom. So this is your top with the two score marks, and that's the bottom. So I'm going to fold and show you how to put that in. But like I said, it's made just like the smaller version of the box. So I'm going to fold on my score lines on both of them. Okay. So your backs will go together. So you want to line that bottom score mark and that second one. And then you'll have your little wings up here. So I'm going to put glue here. And then put these back to back, making sure the score marks are lined up. Okay, and then the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and glue it. Oh, maybe I should do the lid first because I think this is where I messed up on the smaller box. So let's do the lid first. So you're gonna just put glue on all of this and put it on the lid. The only reason it has that score mark in it is because I wanted to make sure it measured out correctly. So this is a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch, and this is 1 inch. So you'll just want to line these score marks up with the score marks on that, and it all gets glued to the top of the box. But I didn't want to keep messing it up because I have several times, and that was just to keep it even so it went together good. And then when I did the tutorial, I didn't screw it up. So I'm gonna put glue all over that, and it should fit right on in there with the score marks lining up. And you can kind of see it through this side right here. They should line right up in the center. Then you want to glue these flaps to the bottom of the box. And the way I did mine, the closures for the bottom are on the left and the right, just like the smaller box. So it goes in there like that. I want to make sure these little tabs on each side of my box stay down and that they're straight. So I'm going to put some of this double-sided tape on here, as well as some wet glue. Okay, so this is how it looks once you get it all put together. I will mat this box and share how it looks once it's completely finished, but this is one side of the flip top. You have that 1 inch piece in the center, and This is the other side, the bottom. If you have any questions on the tutorial, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.